Welcome to Answers from Within. From the author of the All-Knowing Diary, Mind Lies into Truths that will set you free.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Answers from Within. I'm Daniel, and we have our caller, and her name is Ong. Hi Ong.
Hi Daniel.
Hi.
Okay.
How can I help?
Yes, I need your help, Daniel, because my youngest girl, she is 14 years old, and she is not doing well in her studies, and my husband blames it on me, and it's all my fault, so I do not know what to do.
Okay. So the first answer that's coming through is, there's several layers to this, okay? So there's a few things coming to me all at once. So the first thing I want to talk about is actually your husband. And this is quite predictable. He's going around blaming you, and what your daughter is actually showing me is saying it's his fault. And the reason it's his fault is because your daughter feels as though she will not get respect from her father unless she is top of the class.
Okay.
So she feels, hang on, this isn't fair. Why should I have to be top of a class in order to earn my daddy's respect?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to teach him that this is not how things are meant to go, and I'm not going to respect him.
Okay.
Does that make sense what I'm saying?
Yes, perfectly. Yes, I understand.
So she's showing me this rebellion, this rebellious stance of, sorry, Dad, you might be older than me, but you know a lot less than me. You're not meant to have, your love isn't meant to be conditional. Your love is meant to be unconditional, as is your respect. You created me. Can you not respect your own creation? Do you not respect your own sperm that went into this creation? Is that where this comes from? That you don't respect yourself and what you're made of? Do not dump that onto me. You do your own healing and don't give me healing that I need to do. That's what that's what she's saying.
Okay. So what should I do?
Well, let's go to there's another layer as well, okay?
Okay.
She is also trying to say, I'm bored. What you want from me is not why I came to this earth in the first place. You are trying to put me in a system for monkeys. I'm not a monkey. I'm not just some everyday child that you just feed the same information to and hope that they come out ready to go to university and ready to start a career and be bored shitless their whole life. I'm not that girl, she's saying. She says, you need to look at yourselves through unique lenses, not through I need to conform to society, not that I need to belong to society, but I'm here to rise above it, beyond it, to stretch it to new heights. It says when you look at yourself as not needing to belong to society, but rather as a gift to transform society, to be the light, to take society to new heights, then you'll see the light that I am. Do not see me as a student in school, for that is the first failure as parents. Do not see me as a young child, because I'm infinitely older than you two. In her soul essence, I am older and wiser, and I'm here to teach you both a lesson. The first of which, in this case, is start seeing yourselves as unique, amazing beings, because otherwise you will not be able to see her for what she is. She is an extraordinary light, your daughter, and she's bringing this energy of frustration through me. She's showing me, she's just getting like angry. She's like, oh my God, how can you miss this? This is so important. This is so fundamentally parenting 101. Child is more evolved than mum and dad. Come on, people.
Okay.
She's like, really? Come on, like, bringing this home hard, Ong.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
in answer to your question, what is it for you to do?
Yes.
Number one, the good news is you're already doing great stuff. You're already working to, as I understand, you're booked into doing these courses to grow within yourself, to see yourself as more.
Yes.
What I'm feeling is to get your hands on the Mind Lie book that I wrote.
Okay.
Yep. Get that as soon as possible. That's really going to fast track how you see yourself, which is going to fast track how you see her. And it's also going to improve how you relate to your husband. And that's going to be one of the fastest ways you can do that. There is also a new Mind Lies app, which you can have on your phone or tablet, which I'll get Ben to send you information on. It's at mindlies.com. But you can either get the book or you can do the app. It's up to you. And so that's you taken care of, well, to a degree. The next thing is your partner, her father. Now, he feels a little bit stubborn to me.
Yes, very, very, very stubborn.
Well, here's what's going to play out over the next 5 years.
Okay.
If he won't loosen his view, his perspective around what your daughter is, she's going to rebel in very strong ways, which is going to be, well, very upsetting to him and very harmful to her. So what I'm feeling, the best thing to do is to play this show to your husband so he can start understanding that how he's been seeing his daughter isn't how his daughter actually is. And he's going to need to, at some point, and it feels like having that Mind Lie book at your house and passing it to him or reading it to him together in bed at night is going to really help him. It doesn't feel that he's ready to do the training himself to learn. Doesn't feel like he's quite ready for that. He's waiting to see how you go.
Okay.
But what I'm feeling is having the Mind Lies book there for him to pick up and read a bit here and a bit there, that's going to soften him up, and he needs softening.
Okay.
All right. Beautiful. Any more questions on that, Ong?
I think that's all. Daniel, what should I do so that my relationship with my husband also improve? You know, he's, like you said, he's very stubborn.
Yep, he is indeed. I can feel that. Let's have a look. The more love that you let in for what you've created as a couple, when you become more and more in love with your daughter and seeing her divine perfection, and you become more and more in love with how you see yourself, knowing that you help bring through this divine perfection, and then ultimately getting to see yourself as that, you're going to have more love in your heart for him. Now, that's the big thing that's missing for him is, am I okay? Am I okay? He's not so sure about being okay, which is why he's very stubborn. He's very fearful about making mistakes. So he's really trying hard to hold it together, is what he's showing me in his energy. And what he needs most, to be honest, is love.
Okay.
So the more love you show him, the more he mellows out.
Okay.
Whereas to kind of argue with him and to scrutinize him makes him even harder, tougher, and less reachable.
Okay.
So I'm feeling, have compassion for him because he just doesn't feel loved.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And let me just see if there's any final messages on that for you. When he sees you and your daughter become closer because you're understanding yourself and her, he will want that for himself. Okay, so just keep doing what you're doing. Do what I've already mentioned about the book, about the love and the compassion. And that feels to me like that is your best way. It's kind of like chipping away at a very hard, rough surface, but chipping away very slowly and without confrontation.
Okay.
All right. Does that help, Ong?
Yes, definitely. Thank you, Daniel.
You're so welcome. I hope to speak to you again soon.
Yes, thank you.